Hello students, a very warm welcome to JEE English Unacademy, the India's leading and largest JEE test preparation platform. And students, today you are here for this JEE Advanced Paper Strategy session. I believe you are ambitious to get into one of these awesome IITs so that you can express this awesome IITs. Be it their infrastructure, like be it in terms of sports facilities, research facilities, or the kind of academia that you would get, or the kind of jobs that you would get. But let me tell you something, it's a bitter truth. It's not about how much you have learned until now, it's about that examination day. Honestly, it's about how well you do your exam. It's really not about how well you learned it. It's good if you have learned it. That is the key, thing that you need to know. But now it's about that game where you have to play it really well. And that being said, in this session, what we will do is I'll take you through all this some key data that is necessary to apply the strategy, and as well as I'll take you through those important strategies, really important strategies that you can apply in the exam. And I will show you applying the strategies on the previous year JEE Advanced paper so that you come to know how to apply the strategy as well. So we'll be discussing some key strategies, and you'll be literally surprised to know some few new things that are happening in JEE Advanced. It's easy, guys. Make use of the strategy. It's about that examination day. Do remember, it's always about that examination day. And keep your dreams alive, and this 1 week matters. And that being said, students who know me well and good, if not, I'm Murlidharan Gopalakrishnan. I completed my MS in electrical engineering from University of Colorado Boulder, one of the top ranking American university, and I'm also an IITian who graduated from IIT Guwahati. I have 4+ years of experience preparing students and mentoring them for IIT JEE entrance. And I filed 25 patent applications in India and abroad, and have a several track record of winning, several tech competitions. But that being said, today is a strategy session. So stay focused. Don't get, discouraged or, distracted between the session. It's very important that you understand every single part of this session. And that being said, students, you can get onto our Telegram channel. All you need to do is download Telegram app if you don't have one. If you already have this Telegram app, all you need to do is click on to this link available in the description box below. You can download this app from a normal Google Play Store and App Store. And students, if you already have Telegram app, just type in JEE English, you'll be able to find us. And this is the place where you'll get all the updates on the special sessions, or any regular sessions or target oriented sessions that are happening every day. So make sure you're already on this Telegram channel so that you can get timely updates. And that being said, we have already conducted an electrical measuring instrument in one short session. So if you're a JEE Advanced aspirant, make sure you cover it, guys. You cover it. It's a very important topic. Typically you get 1 or 2 questions from this chapter. Hi Sandeep. Hi. Yes, but Sriram and Sandeep, stay tuned. This is very important because you may want to even apply this during test series, not necessarily during a practice sessions while you're doing it on your own. But yes, during test series, you'll do it. We'll make it for 2021. Now it's time for, JEE Advanced. So let's understand what is the key difference between the paper, what is the key difference between the weightage, and what you really need to know, and how to attempt, and what has changed in the paper pattern. There are some changes in the paper pattern that has happened over the time, and you need to get accustomed to it, guys. Okay, don't freak out. It's totally easy. Let me tell you, in fact, JEE Advanced can be easier than your JEE Mains sometimes. Okay, the reason is you can apply strategy and crack it, and the bars are not very high. And also check out the session. It's an awesome session where you can easily score 1 or 2 questions without much efforts in a single session. Okay, it was conducted on 1st of September on Unacademy learning app, guys. So do check it out. Don't miss this one. And also, students, we are completing a chapter on general physics, or A to Z of units, dimensions and measurements. And this is one of those easy topics where you can easily score. Today, one of the sessions has already commenced at 11 a.m. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we will be probably completing entirely this units, dimensions and measurements. And typically, you also get 1 or 2 questions in your JEE Advanced. It's happening on Unacademy learning app. So be sure to check it out and, enroll to these courses so that you can attend them on time and you get, timely updates. And it's at 11 a.m. students. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, So this is also very important for JEE Advanced, and we are covering all the JEE Advanced problems, and tomorrow we'll begin the session with PYQs. Okay, and that being said, students, make sure you download Unacademy Learning app so that you can get the notifications, timely notifications. All you need to do is type in Unacademy on your Google Play Store and App Store, and your first search result is going to be Unacademy Learning app. You'll click on that and you'll click on install. There are many benefits of downloading Unacademy Learning app. One is you can attend many free quizzes. You get to attend many such free special classes. This is a free of cost special class, guys. And similarly, JEE English is a free of cost initiative by Unacademy. To get notifications, download the Unacademy Learning app, and that will give you the timely live notifications, students. And also, if you're a plus student, it's going to be super useful. And that being said, if you're looking for a champion's tool for your JEE preparation, this includes everything. Okay, I'm talking about a special package that you can avail so that you can be completely prepared for your JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So what are we talking about? We are talking about an Unacademy subscription. Yes. And what do you get in that? You get access to live quizzes, live test series, and not only that, students, you get to learn from the nation's best educators. As you know, Unacademy has the nation's best educators and also popular authors like DC Pandey sir. So make sure you are, getting the subscription at the right time and enrolling in the right kind of courses. And it comes to the very structured program, like the way you needed to crack the exam. Of course, you get all the lectures on JEE English and, other Unacademy channels. But that being said, you know what? There is a key point and a key difference between the subscription platform and this thing. That is completely test oriented. You will attend a structured program. You'll enroll in a structured program where you will be attending, like quizzes twice in a week. You'll be giving out test series, national level test series every week, so that you come to know about your standings. You get access to leaderboards. There you will come to know how much you have to improve, and where you have to improve, you can learn from your mistakes. And not only that, it's single subscription, unlimited access. So how do you avail that? All you need to do is click on this extension bar, then this will pop up, then you'll choose plus, and then you'll choose IIT JEE as your goal and get your subscription. And this includes both JEE Mains and JEE Advanced preparation students. And that being said, the cost is also reasonable. It is only going to cost you 2,100 per month if you're going for a 24-month subscription. And you know who all needs to go for 24-month subscription? 10th class, 11th class or 9th class, and students who have 2 years, more to complete your IIT JEE goal. And guys, this is the best platform. It's equipped with the state-of-the-art technology. You'll get to attend live interactive classes and many more perks and benefits. And you have to apply Murli Live coupon to get to this price point of 2,100, which is quite reasonable, students. Not only that, we have convenient payment methods for you, or convenient payment modes also you can call it. So the thing is, like, you can pay in parts. So this is like Unacademy, this is by Unacademy itself, so that you can avail this pay in parts, and you can split your payment into multiple parts. For any subscription above 15k and odd, you can split it into multiple parts, and you can conveniently pay it without any hassle. You don't have to pay all the fee at once. And similarly, you can also go for a no cost EMI, and this will also give you the leverage of paying the fee in multiple parts. So be sure to check out these features. These features are made for you so that you don't have to go through the hassle of paying all the fee at once. And guys, enroll in the right kind of program. Make sure if you have 2 years, you're enrolling in 24-month program. If you have 1 year, you're enrolling in the 1-year program. And make sure you're attending those test series and quizzes. I'll give you some awesome tips on the way. Hi Norman. Hi, how are you? And that being said, Norman, take down the notes, write down the tips. Students, everyone attending this session is a strategy. It's a completely strategy session. I'll be solving 2 or 3 PYQs, but those 2 or 3 PYQs is just to show you how to apply that strategy. And that being said, your 12-month subscription is also something very reasonable, and it's going to cost you only 2,888 per month, less than 2,900, and you will get this price point only after applying Murli Live coupon. So do not forget to apply the Murli Live coupon. This will get you to that price. And students who are going for 12-month subscription, I'm guessing probably you are long-term dropout, or probably you're in the 12th class and confident of completing this IIT JEE goal in 1 year. Then this goal suits you. And that being said, we have 6,000 plus materials. actually more than 7,000 right now, and 1.5 thousand plus active courseworks going on. Enroll in the correct kind of program, attend the test series, attend the quizzes. That will give you the experience of this platform, students, the state of the art technology. So you have to take advantage of it. You will get an environment like what you're attending in IIT JEE mains. So that being said, yes, of course, students, success is 80% strategy and only 20% skills. You must have heard this a lot of time. The reason is today your success, or whatever, whenever you're going to give your JEE Advanced, your success is dependent upon this 80% of the strategy. Move strategically, take advantage of your goals, keep your dream alive. Your dream must be to get into those IITs, guys, those posters that you saw. So this strategy is sort of a gateway to get into those IITs, given that you have efficiently completed some major parts of the syllabus. And I'll also tell you what parts of the syllabus are given more weightage in JEE Advanced compared to JEE Mains. So make sure you're taking utmost advantage of this session. Share this session, like this video, share this video, guys. I mean, like, someone, you know, in need, especially of this session, will get access to it. We are going to discuss some key data points, some key strategies that you can literally apply in your exam and score in JEE Advanced. So share this session, and remember, success, I agree, it's all your preparation, but it's only 20-30% of preparation. Rest is strategy, students. That exam day will literally tune you and will determine your success. So how do you get that? Let's discuss that. Let's come to some key data points. So talking about key data points, see, if you score 90% and above in your paper, you will get within national rank 10. And if you score anywhere around 75% and odd, you see the kind of, like the marks, the kind of percentage differentiation is increasing a lot initially. So the top tier is not going to be so competitive as you move to the bottom. Okay, so like top 10 toppers would have, a lot of marks different between, like a lot of difference of marks between them. But as and when you get to like 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, it's going to become, the competition is going to become very intensive. So every single marks matter. Even if you score, one partial mark, that matters, students. That literally matters. That will push your rank here and there, and that will determine whether you're going to get into old IITs or new IITs. So that is all about the game. That is all about the key data. So if you notice, you need to score about 90% or near about 85 to 90% to get into the top 10 ranks, which is doable given that you have ample amount of preparation. And to get below 100 rank, you need to score 75% and above. Okay, literally 75% and above. And when it comes to 1,000 rank, you need to 60% of what? Your paper marks, guys. This is out of total. Okay, this is out of total. You need to score so much. And to get into those, old IITs, you need to probably score within 5,000, 3,000 to 5,000. So you must be cracking 50% of the paper. So this analysis is based on, like past 5 to 6 years. So if you noticed, around 7 years, I guess, 7 years. So if you notice 7 years paper, you'll see that, if you score 50% of the paper, and even if you score, every single mark is going to count. Even if you score one mark more in your examination, that is going to push your rank by 10, 20, 30, 40, it depends. Really depends. So you are going to aim, if you haven't prepared at all, and if you are just cleared JEE mains, my honest opinion would be target for 50% or 60% and above. Okay, let's not be too ambitious, because if we are too ambitious and we are not well prepared, we cannot apply the strategy. If you're very well prepared, you already know everything, then probably you lie in the top tier, you'll probably crack the exam. So that's not something to worry about, but still you can apply these strategies to do better, guys. So that being said, I'm going to talk about this, how to get into those, how to score, anywhere around 50% of your paper. And also every single mark that you can obtain around this, so that you can get into old IITs. This is typically for old IITs, guys. So old IITs, good branch, you need to score less than 3,000 and odd or 5,000 and odd. So this is based on like 7 years data. Okay, 7 years, even last year this was like how it went. And that being said, if you can get 50 to 55%, you will get into top IITs. You can get into those IITs. You can back those, awesome packages from best companies across the globe, be it in India or across the globe. You can do that by just scoring 55% and above in your JEE Advanced. So this is the gateway to sort of the heaven, not literally the heaven, but yes, students, this needs to be played very strategically, because you can observe how much difference literally lies. Like 5%. 5% is what determines 2000 rank. That's too much. And 10% is what determines 2000 rank. Yes, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be, students. So you need to play every single mark very, very carefully. And that being said, so don't worry if you haven't covered, first year syllabus. So your 11th class syllabus, this is based on three subjects: physics, chemistry, and math. So this is a weighted average of 3. So when it comes to physics, last year we had a surprise. Generally you have second year syllabus more, but last year you had first year syllabus more. Okay, but don't freak out if at all you haven't covered, like 12th class syllabus, because your 40% is what is from the 11th class. And I mean, like, if you haven't covered 12th class syllabus, think about it again and again, because this is the 60%, guys. This is the 60%. Notice the data point, it's anywhere around 60 or more percentage. Combined PCM. So make sure you are good enough with the 12th class syllabus. That is the most important point. Okay, this is just a general, like a view data point. So how you should prepare. But when it comes to physics, everything changes. So in physics, what happened was last year we had anywhere around more than 55 or 60% of the paper was just from first year, and the second year only had anywhere around 40%. Generally, it does not happen. Generally, more weightage is given to the second year. It's anywhere around 60% for the second year syllabus or the 12th class syllabus. But last year, the tables turned around for, just for physics. So that being said, the paper composition was something like this. So if I'm going to divide the paper into easy, medium, and tough or hard, so this is how it looked like. But if you carefully notice the pie, this majority of the pie is easy and medium. Okay, this is easy and this is medium. So anywhere around 60 to 70% is easy. So that means you can get within 1000 rank if you are able to just solve the 60 to 70% of the paper. And this is where we will be focusing on. See, this 30%, it takes a lot of time, lot of efforts. It's going to be time and energy draining effort. So we need to focus on something that's going to be super easy. This is only 30%. Sometimes it changes every year. It changes. Last year, I think 2017 the paper was very easy. 2014 the paper was very easy. Something like 2011 the paper was very easy. So it keeps changing. But mostly, easy and medium combined comes for like 70%. If the number of medium level questions decreases, then the number of easy level questions will increase. But that does not guarantee you anything, because if the easy number of questions are going to increase, everyone is going to do it well. Okay, then 50% will only get you within that 5000 rank. Whereas you should have been getting within 3000 rank, but you're not going to get within the 3000 rank. You're going to get within 5000 rank. So you need to plan accordingly. You need to utilize you need to make the maximum utilization of the strategies that we are going to discuss today. And remember, so it's an easy exam, students. There is no difference between JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. There is a fundamental difference in the way you're going to attempt the paper. Okay, the fundamental difference is the way the questions are formed, and of course the difficulty level, as you know. So let me tell you a small, anecdote. And before, 10 years and all, the number of single correct answers were predominant. I mean, like, most of the questions came from the single correct. Right now, the trend is different, guys. Don't freak out. It's easy. I'll tell you something amazing around this multiple correct answer questions. So this multiple correct answer questions, what happens is there is something known as partial marking. Okay. So you have partial marking around the multiple correct. But right now the majority are from the multiple correct, guys. Next highest comes numericals. And you can possibly combine both paragraph and single correct. Single correct. What I mean by single correct over here is you directly get one question and you have one single correct answer. But nowadays the trend has changed. You have matching. There is also something known as matching answers and paragraph based one. I'm combining all of them into single correct. And there is also numerical and multiple correct. Multiple correct is the majority. So you are going to focus around the multiple correct. If you miss out multiple correct, right, there are very, very low chances right now. I mean, recent trend is that, guys. Recent trend is that multiple past 4 years, if you take up the paper and have a look at the data, it will tell you that multiple correct answers or multiple correct choices are the majority. Okay, so this is an analysis of last year exam pattern. So 45% of the paper was just from multiple correct. So you should have done this, okay? Because multiple correct does not mean it's difficult, okay? Multiple correct means it can be also easy. I'll show you a few questions that are really, really easy when it comes to multiple correct. But the thing is, 45% of the questions was from multiple correct. You cannot leave this part of the pie. You cannot be afraid, even during your test series. The 2021-2022 aspirant, you cannot give up on this 45%. This 45% will determine your success. And next comes numerical. Okay, so next comes numerical. So if you notice, the para based, matching based was hardly 25% students, only 25%. Good question. So one of the students has asked, under what rank will we get CS branch? It depends. Where do you want it? IIT Bombay, 100 rank and below, maybe like 80 rank and below, something like that. If you want it in IIT Guwahati, 2000 rank and odd, and if you want it in some new IITs, you can get it at 5000 and odd. Okay, that's a good question though. It depends, really, it depends. Okay, good question. But now your focus should be on multiple correct and integer wise. IIT Bombay score below 100, and then even if you don't get it, do a branch change. Okay, but go for the branch in the old IITs. It does not matter from which old IIT you graduate, because typically every big company comes to all the old IITs. So you need not worry about it. Google, Facebook comes to even the the least rank old IIT and also the highest rank old IIT. And that being said, you can't leave both this part, guys. If you leave both this part, that's the end. Okay, so try practicing as many problems as possible. There are few methods to work around these kind of like questions. I'll talk about them exclusively, discuss about them only. So the key data points told you something. I'll just take you through again the key data points. One is you need to score 55% and above to get into top IITs, old IITs. What I mean by top IITs is old IITs, those 7 IITs or 8 IITs, whatever it is. Then you need to focus on the second year syllabus. This will ensure your guaranteed success. Maybe even sometimes first years, if you're really thorough with the first year syllabus and partially prepared with the second year syllabus, you can crack this pie. You can eat this pie. And you need to definitely crack easy and medium. Not necessary that you do the tough even to get within the 1000 rank. Okay, notice that. Notice the point. Within 1000 rank, you can get if you have scored 60 or 70% and above. So that means if you have just completed easy and the medium, you will get within the 1000 rank. Okay, so tough really does not matter when it comes to getting in even CSE branch in some of the old IITs. And majority of your paper is going to be multiple correct. And the beauty of multiple correct is you have partial marking, guys. Every single mark will matter. Every single mark will matter. And one thing, tip number 1, I haven't told you yet, don't test the questions that you don't know yet. You don't know that question, leave it. Don't take it to a ego, forget it, no guessing, that will get you negative marks, that will pull you down. You don't want to do that. Strict and a very strict advice, students. Don't test the negative marking. If you don't know that question, forget it, it's fine. We'll do optics, Lokesh, don't worry. And read the questions and the para carefully. What do I mean by this? Your answers are dependent upon your question, and sometimes your answers are within the question. Okay, sometimes your answers are within the question. You'll observe that especially in multiple correct and also in single correct. For an example, I'll take a question and show you how to solve this. So this was basically a multiple correct answer. Okay, so study current flows in a non-uniform cross-sectional area. A steady current is the clue. Why read the question? This is why you read the question. The steady current alone tells you some of the things are not valid and it's a non-uniform cross-sectional area. These two things are enough. Then the next most important thing is you read the options. Okay, more importantly, you have to read the options. You have to read the question, you have to read the option. For an example, have a look at this. Electric field changes, yes. Drift speed changes, yes. So your answer is simply current only. Because they already told you it is having a steady current across it. Okay. So it was really that simple if you had read the question. Alright. Sir, we can choose pure sciences other than engineering. Yes, you can choose pure sciences. You have, yes students, you also have pure sciences branch. If you are interested in research, there are branches on physics. Engineering physics is little of electrical engineering mixed physics, electronics and electrical engineering mixed physics. Mostly electronics and nanotech side. But you have a dedicated physics branch, you have dedicated chemistry branch, but still they will have some application oriented thing. Okay, so more importantly, read the options. Now this options will tell you which of the following are correct, and accordingly you will choose it. Okay, you can do it using, don't worry about what we are going to do here. I is equal to NEAVD. So this is what you will do, and accordingly you will determine. You know that N is going to change as the area is the area is non-cross sectional, so VD is going to change. And similarly, if VD is going to change, electric field is also going to change, current will remain constant. But the key is given. The key is given over here. Notice the two key points and also the options. Okay, so more importantly, also read the options. Don't neglect the options, don't neglect the answers. And we are dealing with more than 45% multiple correct. More than 40% multiple correct, sorry, pardon me, 40-45% multiple correct. That means you have to read the options. I'll tell you why. And more importantly, don't fight with your ego and waste your time, guys. This is something that you don't have to do. If you fight with your ego and waste the time, you'll spend so much time on tough. And the tough, very rarely it's 50% of the paper. And if the 50% of the paper is tough, right? Even if you score 40%, you will get within 30%. I mean, like within 3000 rank. So that means don't worry about the tough. If the paper is becoming tougher and tougher, of course, you know, the kind of people that will climb to the top will be different, but still you only need 50%. How does it matter? So don't fight with your ego and waste time. That's the most important thing. You know, if you're really, really good, if you're really confident about that, topic, you can go and attempt the tough questions. For now, just forget the tough questions if you're not well prepared. And 2022 aspirants, don't take it for granted. You are going to work around everything and make sure you are thorough with everything. Okay, so don't waste your time. What I mean is, don't waste your time in exam. Every single minute matters. That is what you're going to do. You're going to kill the easy and tough. Always standard number of rule. Even when it comes to subject, if you think chemistry is easy for you, attempt chemistry first, then come back to physics. It does not matter if you're passionate about physics or if you're passionate about math. But if you think chemistry is easier, you'll first go about and crack chemistry. And generally chemistry has more number of easy questions and more questions from physical chemistry. Okay, this is as per data. So you can go and complete the chemistry. The chemistry is yes or no many a times. So you can go and complete the chemistry and come back to physics and math. So easy first stuff, just not only for the subject but also for your examination. Okay, I mean, like also for your subjects. So how to attempt multiple correct? This is where we are going to discuss many things. So very, very carefully, students, very, very carefully, because this is your 45%. This was your 45% of your paper in 2019, and this trend is moving in that direction. What do I mean by trend is moving in this direction? Anywhere around 2010 and odd, it was like 20-30% of the paper, and slowly it started climbing to 45%. I mean, incrementing every year. So you can expect more number of multiple correct, and there must be a way to attempt multiple correct. Yes, there is definitely an easier way than your single correct. Okay, single correct also you can have some confusions, but in multiple correct, just attempt those options you're confident about. This is like, this is the key advice, that when it comes to multiple correct, don't try and guess the things, because you're going to lose that partial marking as well. For an example, if let's say there are 3 correct options and you're going to get 4 marks. In fact, the weightage of multiple correct is also more. So you get 4 marks for each multiple correct. So let's say like 2 of the options are correct definitely, and you want to guess the 3rd option. Don't do that. That will pull you down. If you even attended those 2 questions right, they will award you with 2 or 3 marks. And hit the easy partial marks first, even among the multiple correct. So this is multiple correct strategy. So when we are talking about multiple correct, there is a strategy, guys. There is a definite strategy. First, the easy ones. No, Sriram. I don't think the paper pattern will change much, but what will happen is you can expect maybe either very tough or a little easy paper. I mean, this is my guess, but it's either going to be very tough or it's going to be easy. Okay, depending upon what kind of institute is setting it up, check out the institute, you can analyze from the past data. But anyway, when you're going to do the multiple correct, there are some strategies. So we are talking about multiple correct, how to attempt multiple correct, and as I told you, the trend right now is you can expect even this time 50% of the paper from the multiple correct. We saw 45%, in 2018 it was anywhere around 40%, in 2010 it was anywhere around 25-30%, now it is 45% multiple correct. So in the partial marking, this is actually an advantage, this is actually a bliss. Let me tell you how. For an example, look at this question, looks very lengthy. Okay, this is a recent question from 2018, I believe, or 2017, I don't know. So that's a very lengthy question. But notice all the options. First of all, I told you read the options carefully. So they're asking you what is the error in R, error in T, error in T, error in G. Let me tell you, it will hardly take you 1 second to say that A is also the correct answer. Read the question carefully. In a given experiment, to determine the acceleration due to gravity, the formula goes so and so, so and so, so and so. The value of R and R are measured as 60 plus or minus 1 mm and 10 plus or minus 1 mm respectively. So that means what is the percentage error in R? 10%. Within 1 second, 1 by 10 into 100. See, this will fetch you that rank, students. You don't want to miss it out, right? This will fetch you that rank. Simply go for the first easiest partial marking. That is what I mean to say. This easy partial marking, it would hardly take you 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 1 mark, that never happens. Maybe even 2 marks only if there are 2 correct answers. Here there was like 3 correct answers. Okay. And generally there's also one more thing. If if you get 3 different parameters, generally don't do this thing. Generally, in this case, what are they all asking you? So they're asking you for 3 different. Not all the time, okay, not all the time, but they're asking you for error in R, error in T, error in T, error in G. Okay, that means probably there are like 2 or 3 correct answers. Okay, A is also correct, I can just say that, and maybe B is also correct. Don't do that partial guessing. I mean, you lose the partial marking as well. Don't do the guessing thing. So you have to work around each options. Now let's come to the next point about multiple correct. So multiple correct option actually presents you with an opportunity. Let's understand what is that opportunity. So the opportunity is really simple. In rest of the questions, let's say integer based questions, or single correct answer questions, you cannot really find an opportunity. But whereas in multiple correct, you can find an amazing, awesome opportunity. Let me tell you why. What do I mean by contradicting option analysis? So you can do a contradicting option analysis. This will let you efficiently score in your exam. Okay, you need to do this. Okay, there is no other way. You need to do the contradicting option analysis. This you have to do it. Okay, need to be done, guys. Need to be done. Without this, you can't efficiently answer 40-45% of your paper. So what is this contradicting analysis part? So there will be options that will pull the answer in one direction. There will be another set of options that will pull the answer in other direction. So one among those, options can only be correct. All the options cannot be correct. Let's take an example and understand this. So there is a large, so many things given to me. Okay, this is a question. But if you read the options, if you start reading the options, the pitch of the screw gauge is twice the least count of the vernier calipers. The least count is so and so much. Okay, I'll mark with different colors. This is A. Similar set of options. The pitch of the screw gauge is twice the least count of the vernier calipers. Again, it talks about the same thing. So only one among this can be correct. Not both cannot be correct. Only one can be correct. Right? And generally multiple correct, you will have more than one correct. Okay. And again, let's take a different color. If you read the next set of options as well, you will notice if the least count of the linear scale of the screw gauge is twice the least count of vernier calipers, again a different one, mark it with a different color. And again it says the same thing. If the least count of the linear scale of screw gauge is twice the least count of vernier calipers, so same kind of statement. Same kind of statement, same kind of, response, same kind of, you can say same kind of assertion and same kind of reasoning. So among C and D, only one can be correct. So this is known as contradicting option analysis. So among this, only one can be correct. Both cannot be correct, students. Only one can be correct. So you need to analyze these kind of things in multiple correct. And this is a bliss, guys. This is a bliss. Literally, this is something that you have got that is going to make you better in your exam, let you score better in your exam. If you're attending the strategy session, you have a lot of advantages. That is, only one can be correct. Again, among this, only one has to be correct. I'm not solving this question, but you know what I'm exactly talking about. These A and B statements are similar. Only one can be the correct answer. C and D are similar. Only one can be the correct answer. In rare occasions, it happens that both are correct. In that case, you'll be solving either a quadratic or more than a quadratic equation, and there you'll have multiple correct answers. But here we are not dealing with quadratics, so don't worry. If you're not dealing with quadratics, same kind of statement cannot yield two different answers. Okay, if you're dealing with quadratic, it is possible. Okay, or like to the power 4, to the power 3. So two important things that you need to know. Hit the easy partial marking first. In this case, it's like this: error in the A, 1 mark, and need to do a contradicting option analysis. This is compulsory, guys. Okay, this is compulsory. Only one is correct. Okay, either A is correct or B is correct. I mean something like that. Or either C is correct or D is correct. A is correct or C is correct. You need to do contradicting option analysis, like what you have to discuss. These two statements contradict each other. If not a quadratic equation, these two contradict each other. Similarly, these two contradict each other. Okay, I hope you understood this point. And easy thing, this is also for JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Method of elimination, method of substitution won't work much in JEE Advanced. So that is the reason I'm not discussing method of substitution. You can substitute in between the question, but you can easily apply method of elimination. You can use logical guessing. We'll take up an example. And you can also sometimes do integer substitution. Integer substitution, you need to have an intuition whether that integer is going to lie between 0 and 3, or let's say 1 and 5, etc. Then you can substitute and work around it. But in rare cases, that will work. Okay, in rare cases, this will work. But these are some methods that you can adopt to successfully crack the exam, but the most important ones have been discussed for 45%. Now remaining 40%, you can make use of this methods. And even in fact, contradicting option analysis is a type of elimination, method of elimination only. Okay, in many cases. So let's come to this part and understand one of the logical guessing methods. So in this case, given to me, like 3 bulbs. See, within 2 minutes, we can guess this question. I'll tell you how. For an example, within not 2 minutes, guys, within 20 seconds. So you have a bulb of 100 watts and you have 2 bulbs of 60 watts, and they're connected to a 250 volt source as shown in the figure. And W1, W2, W3 are the output powers of the bulb B1, B2 and B3. Now I'm going to do the logical guessing from the options. Okay. See, one of the things I know is B3 and B2 have same amount of resistance. They have higher resistance, but B1 and B2 put in parallel will have more resistance than B3. So B3 has the least resistance, hence it should be emitting the most intensity, or it should be giving out the most power. So in which of the options this is correct? Only D. So from method of logical guessing, I could have answered this very quickly. Okay, this is the beauty of method of logical guessing. So let's move on. So as usual tips, kill the easy first, hit the medium, tough when it comes to IIT JEE, late, guys, very late. Okay, even in mains you can take the risk, but no risk. Tough later, because if you alone hit easy and medium, you can kill the exam. If you do this both, you can kill the exam. And throughout the exam, stop panicking, avoid panicking. Literally no panicking, because this JEE Advanced, everyone is panicking. Everyone is sort of afraid what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. Literally, you don't know what you are doing. I mean, I'm not talking about everyone, but in my case, it was that I don't know what I was doing in the paper. So it's fine. Avoid panicking. That's the key. Hit the easy, hit the medium, leave the tough for the later. It will drain away your time. It's a PPT based test. You can come back, easily go through and skim the paper. Attend the easiest paper first. Come to the harder paper later. Your overall marks are going to determine. It's a national level single test. So make sure you're avoiding panicking, making use of everything that we have discussed today. Okay, and that being said, maintain positive thinking throughout the exam, during this week, or for this 2 years or 1 year. This is the key to success, guys. Most important key to the success is you stay positive, you stay confident. Think about it. You are the topper, guys. You are going to get into IIT Bombay, CSE, whatever you want. It does not matter whatever is the result, but you have to maintain that positive attitude. Okay, it's a game, and this game has to be played strategically. If you don't play it strategically, you can still make it, you can still be a topper, but you will not be able to score as efficiently as possible. Efficiency is the most important thing when it comes to JEE Advanced. Remember that it's all about your conceptual testing, your efficiency. And that being said, let me discuss a few things, that is necessary things also for JEE 2021 2022 aspirants, if you're revising or if you're doing something around this. So the weightage is a little bit different compared to your JEE mains. The thing is, right now, I mean, this is the recent trend again. Your optics has started gaining lots and lots of marks. So a lot of weightage has been given to optics very recently, very recently. Last year it was more than 13%, it was anywhere around 15% or not. Okay, modern physics has good weightage, and general physics, easiest topic among all of them, high weightage. It's very high weightage. You can cover this thing very quickly within like 2 or 3 days, or even like 3-4 days. These are like the topics. This part of the pie you have to literally grip, guys. Grip it and keep, and you have to be confident about this part of the pie. So this part of the pie, this is where even your tough questions come. Electricity, magnetism, and mechanics. Generally speaking, your easy questions come from this part of the pie. So these are like the easy topics that you need to grab and simply complete them. If you are 2021 aspirant, do it. This will help you in both JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. Even JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, it's like 70% is going to be from electricity, magnetism, and mechanics. But whereas in JEE Advanced, you have an advantage. If you know these topics well, they will give you anywhere around 47% of the paper. Okay, literally, this is going to be a cakewalk. I mean, like, I don't know I'm exactly how to look at it. Maybe 46% of the paper. But these 4 topics will push your rank, so much ahead. It's fine to now complete the session. This session, guys, complete it. Don't attend half and half. It's a very important strategy session, so don't miss out even a little bit of it. Everything has been thought, everything has been analyzed until every single point has been analyzed, every single data point has been looked over to give you the best tips and the best insights and the advice possible. So complete everything, and students, complete PYQs. If you are JEE Mains, you are excelled in JEE Mains, the thing that you have to do is PYQs now. Understand the pattern, understand the exam pattern. If you are JEE, if you have killed JEE Mains, or even if you haven't but you are qualified for JEE Advanced, this is right now something that you have to do. This will also push your rank, guys. Okay, if you're qualified from JEE Mains, this is something that you have to do to take advantage of this time. I know I typically don't recommend reading before 1 week, but if right now the scenario is such that you can do some PYQs, previous year question papers, previous year problems, do papers rather than problems alone, to get an intuition or an understanding of JEE Advanced. Okay, because PYQs are going to be individual problems where I can just draft multiple single answers from 2000 to 2010, but whereas now it's a game of multiple correct answers. Okay, so that is the reason I'm telling you, do the previous year papers, go by the by the years, 2019, then come down to 2018, then come to 2017. This way you will be able to efficiently prepare for this 1 week, or even whatever time you have. I mean, I believe most of you have 1 week, or if you don't, if you have 1 year, well and good. During that time, so if you're an early aspirant, like 2021 aspirant, 2022 aspirant, you have a lot of time. So what you can do is, you can typically do this 1 month before or 2 months before your JEE Mains, so that you get accustomed to the paper more than PYQs. Do paper, students, because the papers will literally give you the feel of that advanced paper. So do the paper is very important. And that being said, students, evaluate your recent mock test. Learn from your mistakes, especially in JEE Advanced. Learn from your mistakes. Why learn from your mistakes? Because the mistakes are going to be typical. You are going to repeat those mistakes, and in JEE Advanced, this will often happen. Okay, in multiple correct answers, I'm doing this. I'm not marking the OMR properly. Whatever it is, you will notice those specific mistakes again and again. Okay, but you need to understand at this point you should not do it in the exam no matter what. And that being said, maintain positive thinking. This is the key to success. Of course, strategy is key to success, but the entire thing, that entire, that environment that is going to drive you into the success is positive thinking. Your optimism is going to drive you into the success. So maintain optimism no matter what you hear about it, no matter what your rank was in JEE Mains, no matter what happened, etc. Forget the past. If you haven't prepared for 11th class, well and good. Your 12th class weightage is the most, and especially when it comes to like math and chemistry, it's totally 12th class students. Like I think one of the subjects are 70%, like last year 70% of math or chemistry was just from 12th class. So maintain your positive thinking, maintain that attitude that you will be able to get into IITs, you will be able to kill these exams. For advanced study in a day, you have to do it parallelly chronology. So one of the students asked an excellent question. So how many hours should I give for JEE Advanced alone? So you have to parallelly prepare it, students. Your goal should have been, should have been clear from the day one. But if not, if you're a JEE mains aspirant, at least give 20-30% of the time to JEE Advanced, okay, of your JEE mains, because syllabus is the same, weightage is a little bit different, and the paper pattern is a little bit different. All you need to do is practice around those. Okay, maintain positive thinking. You need to have that attitude, students. Good luck to students giving JEE Advanced on 27th, and I hope you all succeed in your pursuits and get into IITs and NITs. Possibly this is a game for IITs, so you'll possibly get into it. And students, do not forget to attend this session. This session is for you. And this is on A to Z of units and dimensions. You can typically expect 1 or 2 questions from this chapter, and they're very easy. And you can also expect a combination of this question like error analysis, etc., which we are going to discuss tomorrow in your JEE Advanced. So don't miss out any of the sessions. It's a free of cost class, guys. So it does not take anything. So attend this session. All you need to do is you should have downloaded an Unacademy learning app. That's what you should have done, or you should have attended this lectures on JEE English. That's all you need to do. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll possibly try and complete units and dimensions and measurements completely, the entirety of it. But make sure you're attending. So one of the things is also maintain completeness. This is tips to this 2021 and 2022 aspirants. Also someone who's thinking to complete some subject in few days. Maintain completeness in your preparation. Maintain completeness. What do I mean by completeness? If you're completing units, dimensions and measurements, complete all of them. Don't just complete dimension analysis and think that okay, it's done. No. You need to know significant figures, you need to know units, you need to know dimensions, you need to know measurements. It's an easy chapter. Similarly, everything, this is applicable for optics, this is applicable for even for algebra, etc. And that also being said, one more interesting thing, students, is like your syllabus for your chemistry, or I guess for math, 70% of the paper was from just algebra. 70 or 60% of the paper was just from algebra, first and second year combined. So do cover algebra if you haven't covered it, so that alone can get you a lot of marks in JEE Advanced. I'm talking about JEE Advanced, so that alone can push your rank ahead. So if you're cracked JEE Mains, don't worry about it, because you know what, the paper can be totally different, the syllabus can be totally different, the weightage can be totally different. There it was successive 6 days, averaging. This is going to be a single day game. So things can turn around. Don't get discouraged. I mean, you have given your efforts. That is what is the most important. Remember, success does not come in a day, but shall come one day, given that you use and implement the right kind of strategies and you put in the amount of hard work that is required for your success. So you will do that, I believe, and keep sharing such videos, because these sessions will be useful to everyone. So do share this session. That's very, very important, students. And you know what, this is a free of cost initiative by Unacademy, where you get all your quality lectures for your JEE preparations from basics and advanced for free of cost. So do share this video and talk about our channel, and share it on all the possible social media like WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, etc. Keep smiling, kill your ego during your exam, kill your ego, students, kill your ego, and keep working smart and hard. You know what to do the next week, and keep acquiring knowledge and share it, students. Share it means share it and acquire it, share it, double your knowledge. And that being said, we also have an awesome Telegram channel for you. You can just check out this Telegram channel by clicking on the link available in the description box below. First of all, you need to download Telegram app from Google Play Store and App Store. If not, if you haven't downloaded, download it and then click onto this link. If you already have Telegram app, just type in JEE_English. You will be able to find us. In this channel, you will get all the updates on what is happening on JEE English, be it special sessions, be it target-oriented programs, etc., etc., etc. Anything happening even on Unacademy Learning app. And that being said, advanced aspirants and 2021-2022 aspirants cover this chapter. This is a very important chapter, electrical measuring instruments, and we completed in one shot with a complete analysis on every single topic that is there for JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. It was conducted on 1st of September, and guys, it's again a free of cost special class, so do not forget to attend it. We also discussed the JEE Advanced and JEE Mains problem. To cover it, and remember this topic I've seen twice in a combination with error analysis. We are going to discuss the topic today. Be thorough with complementing topics. Maintain completeness. That is also the key, guys. Your strategy should also be implemented during the preparation. This strategies that you will maintain completeness in each of the topics. Don't leave things half and half covered. Like I've completed optics, but only half of the optics. I completed like nuclear physics, only half of the nuclear physics. I completed, units, dimensions, and measurements, only half of it. No. Completeness is the key. And that being said, students, you can attend such awesome special classes with live updates and timely updates by downloading Unacademy Learning app. So do download Unacademy Learning app. All you need to do is type in Unacademy on your Google Play Store and App Store. And the first app is going to be Unacademy Learning app. And right now, Unacademy is impacting more than 6 million lives a day, and you are one among them. Click on that install button, share this video and like the video. And that being said, if you're looking for an awesome a platform or a tool or an axe for your JEE preparation, we have that. We prepare you for both JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So what I'm talking about is a champions tool that you can avail to succeed in JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. So what is this tool? This tool is nothing but an Unacademy subscription. And what does it give you? It gives you everything that you need for your JEE preparation, like live quizzes, live test series, and also more and more you can learn from the nation's best educators. And this is not just about it. You can get your doubts cleared from them, and it's one subscription, unlimited access. Choose your favorite teachers, enroll in the right kind of programs. That's all you have to do. How do you avail this? You need to click on the extension bar, choose the plus, and then you'll choose your goal as IIT JEE. This will prepare you for both JEE Advanced and JEE Mains, and then you'll avail your subscription. So this subscription is on this awesome platform that is equipped with the state-of-the-art technology that puts you in an environment like your JEE Mains preparation. And it comes with leaderboards where you can learn from your mistakes, you can understand your national standing, and not only that, it's all national level test series. And it's a very structured program. So what you do in this program is you will go through a very, very systematic program where everything will start from day one depending upon your program. So enroll in the program in the correct way. The program should not it should not be a program that has already been completed, or even if it has been already completed, you should go through the lectures, complete each and everything, and come back, because everything is designed in that way. So you will be attending 2 quizzes a week, 1 test series a week, and more and more, there will be many things around it. So get the subscription, avail it quickly, guys, and you have dedicated programs depending upon your target. So for 2022 aspirants, this is going to be your subscription program. So it's going to be a 24-month subscription program, and guys, the cost is also reasonable. It's going to only cost you 2,100 per month after you apply Murli Live coupon. So do not forget to apply Murli Live coupon to get this awesome 10% discount on this subscription, and this is going to be the best discount that you're going to get. And guys, it's very reasonable for all the kind of things that you'll get. And that being said, everything is available for your JEE preparation. You don't have to worry about anything. And that being said, guys, you can also pay in a very convenient manner. You can make use of our payment options like pay in parts. So this pay in parts is an option where what you have to do is avail the subscription, choose this option, and you will be able to split your payments into multiple parts. So this is the awesomeness of this feature. This is an in-house feature from Unacademy, and also, guys, we also give you access to no-cost EMI. So these are like the 2 convenient payment options which you can make use of to pay your fee in multiple parts. This is going to be useful for you. And that being said, we also have other traditional payment methods like debit card, credit card, UPIs, etc. But these are some exclusive payment modes that will take off that burden from you if you're looking for monthly payment or paying in multiple parts. That's the beauty of it. And that being said, students, we also have a 12-month subscription dedicated for students who are preparing or who are aspiring to become IITs and NITs in 1 year. So how you avail this is you will choose 12-month subscription, and this 12-month subscription is going to only cost you less than 2,900, and that's going to be only 2,888 only. That's pretty economical. And that being said, you can apply Murli Live coupon. You have to apply Murli Live coupon to get to this price, so do not forget to apply the Murli Live coupon. And that being said, students, remember that we have 6,000 plus materials for your JEE preparation and 1,500 plus active coursework going on. And guys, one more important thing, this is not alone. You need to choose the right kind of program. Do not hesitate to give the test series. All the best, keep preparing, and that is more important. Start preparing. If you haven't yet started preparing, keep preparing, and try to attend this session completely means completely, so that you can kill your exam. Make sure you are killing your exam, students. That's what we want. So make sure you are succeeding in your pursuits, and also guys, make sure you are taking advantage of every single strategy sessions that we are doing. And take care, stay safe, bye bye. See you in the next session. See you tomorrow at 11 a.m. on Unacademy Learning App.